And we're back here live in Orlando, Florida for the MLG National Championships. And we've got both coaches down on our main stage, getting their teams ready for game number 3. It could be a decisive one on Heretic Oddball.
That's right, and we saw this team, Classic team, put a hurting on Carbon on this game type, Scott. This is going to be one of their strongest game types coming into this tournament. What can we expect to see going into game 3?
I'm expecting to see a lot of Gosayami ball movement. Versus Carbon, he really moved the ball well, and he's a player who's been around this league for a long time, and he loves this map, so he can just move that ball from anywhere.
All right, well, we're going to see how Pistol opens this one up as we jump on board with the 3-time MVP. He's going to be making his way up to pink 2. And immediately he goes down, but he's able to trade kills with Gosayami. We're going to stay on board with him through the death here. We're just going to chill out a little bit because it's going to be a 15-minute game for the first team that gets to 250 seconds. Let's check out the Triggers Down squad and listen in with their communication.
Pick two. And red 2. You're going to flank red 2. I'm going to try to get in. Best man at 2.
2 weak. Ghost is weak. 2 guys are down.
Red 2. He's front of red. On ball. Pick 2. One shot on him. Nice.
We kill Ghost.
Pick 2 is second. Pick 3 now. One shot, pick 3.
Other side, Ola. Let's be specific, guys. Someone other side, Ola.
Sorry. Still pick 3, guys. He's got pick 2. Pick 3. One shot, pick 2.
Pick 2's on him.
I'm going pick 3, one shot.
Nice.
Go for ball.
On ball now. All right, let's go. Now let's keep slaying.
Pink red.
Eli. Nice.
Last one's blue 2. Yeah. Spawn there. Blue car.
Blue car. Ball time, guys.
There's one car.
Remember to drop and shoot.
All
right, they're going to be pushing. Nice. We need you there, Chiggers.
One shot,
One shot, blue 2.
Blue 2 again, best man.
Best man's coming out.
Okay, tell me, I need help. I need help too.
Nice, Jacob. One shot in pink 2. One shot in pink 2.
Run a pink 2. Pink 2. I got him. Pink 2. Justin, run away. Baby!
That's what we need.
Keep it up. Let's do it. What's going behind you? Ball's going. I'm here.
Nice.
We're on car side.
Same one. All the same way. Soldier, blue pink. Can we see him?
Hold on, flanking. Oh, fuck, pink 2.
He went to pink 2 side. Ball's weak.
Ball's got 2 shots. Yeah, guys. 2 shots. Get shot. 2 red 2. Red car. Red 2.
They're rotating ball.
Pink 3 maybe.
Behind us in the car.
Pink 2.
We gotta get out of here.
Get out of there. Pink 3. Alright. One shot. That was nice.
It's okay.
And all 4 members of Triggers Down are dead. We're going to jump on board with the Classic squad. Soldier 187, he's on a killing spree after picking up a big double kill.
Two guys, street. One shot. Street.
Be sure now. Behind.
Watch the spawns.
All dead. I'm same. Pink one spawn. Two. Red needles right now. One shot, red 1. SK's one shot.
Pink 2, one shot.
2 red needles. Red 2.
Nice. Red cuts, Kyle. Red cuts. Shots. Do it.
Red jump, weak. One shot.
One shot. He's still there. Red Kirby, still. I'm just standing there. Red Kirby still, Marcus.
Going where?
Stay alive.
Nice, one shot. Red Kirby behind. Nice, blue Kirby.
Weak. Nice.
Go pink.
Nice, Kyle.
Red 2. Red side.
Got shot.
Watch blue. I'm watching.
Red 2.
I'll go for
Fuck out of here, baby. Come on.
Blue 2.
Red 1. Red needles.
I'm watching you street.
Red needles. 2 red needles.
Watch car, Marcus.
Red street.
Red 3. One shot. Nice. Pink 1 and pink 2. Pink 1 and 2.
Bait him in here.
Right there. Go.
Blue slide. Red slide.
When you stay alive.
One shot, red. Got him.
Where?
Blue needles.
That's done.
Am I going to the base?
Blue client's weak.
Yeah, it's SK.
SK still under the base.
Red 2.
Red 2 spawn 2.
Back up.
Watch blue Gandhi. Let's hit blue. One shot blue 2.
P2 and red 2. P2 is with
Red
shots.
2 charging, I think. Red 2 right here. Stay alive.
He's one
Two
shot.
dead, guys.
Red plasma.
Blue pink.
Red Kirby. Klein, one shot. Gandhi, my bad.
Guy blue. This guy around blue, guys. This guy around us.
Two blue needle. Go red.
Go car.
Shots on Hines.
One shot blue plasma rifle.
Gandhi.
Blue cuts.
Car 2, weak.
They're even blue.
SK, one shot.
Blue, so go car.
One
I
shot.
got Hines. Blue 2 right now. Blue 2.
One shot is there. Nice. Blue 2. Stay alive.
Nick, come up.
Short screen if you need to.
Kirby right now. Go back.
spawning.
Two down.
Red is spawning.
Blue two needles. Blue two needles. One shot. Blue one. Blue one. Needles again. Blue needles again.
Stay there.
Blue cuts.
Yep. Come in red. Come in
Par
red.
three right now.
Par three.
Now, Marcus.
Red pink.
Go pink.
One shot, Pistolas, one shot.
P2.
Stay alive, Eric, stay alive. Eric, stay alive.
One shot, P2.
One shot, nice.
Par 3. SK.
SK, par two.
One shot. Red.
No card.
SK.
There's one underneath us.
Pick two,
Underneath us. One's underneath us.
One down. Blue pink, nice.
All right, and as we hit the 10-minute mark, Scott, we got to come back in here and talk a little bit about the comeback we saw from Classic. Now, Triggers Down opened up this game with 21 seconds. They had a 21-second lead, and after that, you see as Classic comes right back and puts up 85 seconds of ball time. How are they able to do it?
They're doing exactly what they did versus Carbon, Chris. They're using two-man pushes, and as soon as they get ball control, they're just rotating it around Car, around Pink, and just moving it accordingly to where the other team is.
Right now, it seems kind of like a rugby game, a little scrum for the oddball. Neither team really able to take map control. But Classic really just very impressive when it comes to this game type. I feel like I'm watching the old school Carbon or even kind of Final Boss back in the Halo 2 days of rotating the ball around the map and using their incredible battle rifles to clear the way. Classic for about 2 minutes there, they weren't losing VR battles to this TV squad, and a lot of it has been individual battles. They put themselves in a situation where they're not going to get double teamed by Triggers Down. Triggers Down really not able to get their setups going as we've seen them able to do back in Anaheim.
Yeah, and that's exactly what Ghost said in the beginning. He said, or in his interview, he said, if we can outshoot Triggers Down, we're going to beat them because we're superior in strats.
And there you go right there, because you look at their matchups when they faced each other this year in 2009. Classic as a whole, 85% of the time, they're in the negative. Triggers Down is in the positive. So definitely, if they get their shots on, they got this VR battles going down, they're winning them, they got a chance to pull out this series.
Yeah, but guys, we do have to come back in and take a more recent look at the scoreboard here. Once we started talking, it really was just Triggers Down, and they've been coming back in this game, and a lot of it is due to this guy we're watching here with the sword in his back pocket. Pistol was on a 6-kill spree, and his VR, especially his long-range VR, has really heated up.
Front of red.
So 3 down for Triggers Down. As we start talking about one team, the other one starts to play well as Classic grabs the oddball once again. Ghostiami is set up in pink too. You see Pistol going to be charging him, but he's got to look out because Soldier 187 just came to back him up. And Pistol doesn't care. He slaps Ghostiami in the back, coming up behind Soldier 187 who's trying to run away. Pink 1. And now Triggers Down is starting to get that team shut down, Scott.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say there, Chris. You're seeing Pistola and Hines, yeah, coming pink 1 and pink 2 simultaneously and then taking over control by themselves. And the beauty about this is since the ball's in the base, they know Classic's going to spawn in the other base and they can set up accordingly.
And they also know that their teammates are going to spawn over there as well, most likely underneath their opponent. And there you see as SK and Hysteria were taken down, but they did enough distraction to allow Hines to grab the ball for another 20 seconds as Triggers Down takes the lead here. It's now 102 to 97, just as I thought that Classic was going to get the ball and run away like they did in the game against Carbon. Triggers Down comes right back and ties this thing up, and then they go on to take the lead. Let's jump on board with Hysteria. He has no shield. He's the last member alive for TD. We're going to listen in once again with the TD squad.
Right, blue 2, pink 3, blue side. Pink 3, blue side. Watch red 2 behind you. He's baiting him up. He's there. Pink 3, 1 in. Red card. Pink 2, goes. Pink 1 red. Red 2 behind you. All set. Pink, red 2, pink. He jumped over my name. On ball. Ball that shot. He's in the pink corner. Pink pocket. There's one car side. Pink pocket. No car. I know, it's running. Right, bubble. Under the bubble. We get shot. He's dead. Two dead. Red 2, last one. Get ball. Nice guy.
Where's this one?
They're going under red. I don't know if they're pink 2. Pink 2, soldier. Pink 2 shots. Pink 2 shots. Car 3. Car 3 is 2 shots.
Let's go, sick, guys.
Red car,
Back
red
to
2.
positions, back to positions.
Red 2 from red car.
Let us know if we need to rotate.
Go back to the car. Hold on.
And Triggers Down has Classic right where they want him. You see SK, he's sitting on the opposite side of the map, and he knows that all Classic members will spawn the farthest away as possible from him. And he's got teammates to help him. They're going to be watching pink side, and you see a lot of what SK is doing here is just throwing long-range grenades and cleaning up kills, Scott.
And oh wow, I just saw Hysteria just get an awesome double kill. But Hysteria, what he did right there, he let Hines and Pistola control Pink Tower, SK sit in the base, and Hysteria was just running around, keeping them busy at the base. And by doing that, they couldn't get control of Pink, couldn't get control of Car, and they couldn't put shots in the balls.
And Classic is going to have to find a way to sneak up behind SK. He's doing a great job of watching that Car side and communicating. And JT Bravo, he has really stepped up the communication here for the Triggers Down squad. Pistola, I got to show you his death screen. He just got 2 stickies. One of them was after he was dead. And that was, after a 5-kill spree. And it's